I am Strokahontas.
Strokahontas?
Yeah, it's like Pocahontas, but for deep dicking. Anyway.
What?
Anyway, welcome back to After Hours, everybody. I know, it's been a minute. It's been a long time. We are very bad about making the show. Mainly me, but that's because I get so distracted by all the other cool shit we're doing that you've probably already seen.
All the pretty lights.
Huh?
Not the pretty lights.
Yeah. I was selected by aliens twice over the period of making this series. They didn't want me!
I can understand that.
Why did they want me, Brandon?
You asked too many stupid questions.
The first thing I asked was, how do you poop? That was the first thing I asked.
And that's what got you to make the first time.
They shot me in Arizona. I had to walk all the way back here.
Well, at least it was Arizona.
Maybe I should have been hitchhiking as like a semi-charred, half-naked black man.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I got picked up a couple times for not the reasons you think. I had to fight a lot of people off for that. They wanted my precious little supple ass that I don't have. Dude, I don't have an ass. You see me like periodically. You know I don't have an ass.
No.
I sit on my spine, really.
Yes. That poor spine.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to the show. This is more of a brain dump because I have a lot of weird, intrusive thoughts, and this is the best way to get them out, so I don't hurt anybody within a 10-foot radius. And the only person within my radius is Brandon. So
That's a scary thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the chair down now.
Please do.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't need that in my life right now.
You can use a chair wound. A chair wound is fun.
To who?
Me. I enjoy your misery. I feed on your misery.
Hurt somebody else so I can be happy too.
No.
Why?
Legally, I can hurt you because you won't call the cops.
You don't know that.
You haven't done it yet?
Yeah.
We've been doing this for years. You ain't done it yet.
I mean, yeah.
I don't want to hear your fucking bullshit, alright?
They haven't been hurt yet.
Right. Anyway. So.
Well, those scars are mental, which is different.
The mental scars never heal. Anyway. It's more of a brain dump, so I'm gonna go first. Let's talk about the submarine shit, dude. I know it's been we let stuff like this kind of just fester, and then we talk about it because I personally don't give a shit what people think.
No. And
the things I've said prior to this over the phone with you probably will not make it into this episode.
Probably not.
I mean, so I might make a joke about the DK thing, you know. DK, don't get Seriously, like, how do you get 5 fucking billionaires to agree to go see the Titanic? A sunken boat. Just watch the movie. And I will die on the hill that Jack could 100%, 110% fit it on that door. 100%. I have done the math. I'm going to tell you how addicted to this theory I was. I literally drew the fucking door out by the fucking measurements that the movie had the door at, and I did step-by-step math. Legit math that he could have fit on that door literally 6 different ways with Rose.
And you hate doing math.
Exactly. I was so adamant about this theory that I went out of my way to do math on it.
But did you actually do the weight proportions?
Yes.
Okay.
It could have fully supported both of them. Fully.
You seen an or for both of them.
Yeah,
Start rowing.
Listen, you know, to further that theory, I also think it's because he got to draw her naked. He was like, I got what I wanted. Bye, world.
That's why I didn't get enough from me. Bye.
I'm assuming you never watched Titanic.
I've seen bits and pieces over the course of my life.
But you know enough about it to know.
But I know nothing about it. I know about all
it was a big boat hit block of ice.
Big boat hit block of ice.
Honestly, if I was on that boat, I would have saw that block of ice coming a mile away.
Why the big boat of ice? A lot of ice.
Oh, no. Listen here, first mate Brandon. This is just the tip of this iceberg.
It's just on the Titanic.
And I just hard right into it. You see, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Get a closer look. Look down for a second, Brandon. Look down.
No, it's like we're just cabin boys on this show. Was like, you know, that's all ice.
Hey, yo, that block of ice looking pretty close.
You know, there's a skateboarder over there.
No, it's just me holding the lobsters in both of my hands. Like, this is what they prayed for, Brandon. The lobsters know. No! Gary and Ted!
Get to the lifeboats now!
But they were lovers.
Stupid lobsters.
And back to the billionaire idea. So, and I've also made this joke. I'm pretty sure the internet as a whole has made this joke. But with the 5 billionaires being imploded in the middle of the fucking ocean next to the Titanic, I'm inclined to believe now we have a real life One Piece that is real.
Okay.
So to that I say the One Piece is indeed real, my friends.
Why does that sub exploding give you that idea?
Well, think about it. There's a lot of things. You don't take anything on a boat you're not ready to lose. This was a submarine, so it does not classify as a boat. Leads me to think these billionaires are so dumb that they brought their wallets. Therefore, there are 5 billionaire wallets sitting at the bottom of the ocean, collectively gathered in probably a coral cove that is the One Piece, somewhere around the vicinity of the sunken Titanic. And I aim to claim that One Piece one day.
But if they didn't have physical money on them, it's not going to do much good, because by the time you get there, the cards will be deactivated. Deactivated, yes.
Who's to say billionaires deactivated their cards?
Well,
We don't know. We're not billionaires.
Well, their family probably did.
Huh?
Their family probably did.
So what you're saying is I gotta go after their family like the world government, ergo still holds up my theory that One Piece is real.
Sure. Get you a land boat.
I'm thinking the thoughts that need to be thunk now.
Get you a land boat.
Those of you that want to help me find the One Piece, smack that fucking like button.
Get yourself a fucking land boat.
Nope. I'm gonna get all the people that like this particular episode of After Hours. We're gonna go find the One Piece.
Okay.
Call me Monkey D. Name pending, everybody. Name pending.
Monkey Double D.
Yes, Monkey Double D. My tits are not that big, but you... By God, we're gonna find it. I'm gonna be the...
No, I was thinking Double D from Ed and Eddie.
I'm not that smart. Or OCD, but still.
That's fair enough.
Anyway, so we both beat Final Fantasy 16 at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
Torgal is still best boy.
Bro, I started New Game Plus.
So did I.
On Final Fantasy mode. And,
let me just say this. I know you ran into the same shit I did. The enemy placement is fucking retarded. I ran into the Behemoth King right off the rip, dude.
I haven't seen Behemoth King yet. So.
No, he's there.
I haven't run into him yet. All I know is I was playing the Guru to fight back again, and Torgo did not have to do that. He went all around that bitch's head.
I'm surprised he didn't decapitate her.
I know. I mean, considering what we know about Torgo now, I'm like, Jesus, that might rip the fucking head off.
Torgo's goated. What can I say? We both know this.
That fucking dog is great.
I love how people say that Final Fantasy 16 is not an RPG. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter. It's Final Fantasy. Y'all are talking. They're talking shit about this one, but yet nobody said a goddamn thing about 15. No one said a goddamn thing. I had a lot to say about 15. I've said it over the course of like the past 2 years.
You have, yes.
About my hatred of this game, only for story purposes.
Yeah.
I had to spend $35 fucking to get an explanation through DLCs.
That is kind of bullshit.
I would say yes, but I'm the dumbass that bought it.
You can't call yourself.
I enticed this madness.
You did put money towards, so you did give them validity to do it again.
Yep. But they didn't do it. 16 had a very well thought out story. I don't foresee DLC, but there is a door that I discovered early on in the game that does not open no matter what you fucking do. And I've been trying my damnedest to figure it out. I've even went on fucking forums and Reddit to fucking figure it out.
I'm just the only DLC I want is like Leviathan or other summon icon bosses. Just like interdimensional door that you can go and fight different bosses across the fucking Final Fantasy universe, or just something that you fight Final Fantasy bosses. I don't care what it is.
You just want a boss rush thing.
Basically, yeah. Because why not? I mean, that's basically all they really could do for DLC. I don't see any story DLC because it makes no sense.
Aside from Leviathan, I don't see any story you can milk out of this thing more.
No,
and if they do Leviathan, I feel like they're going to do an afterthought of like the ending, so we'll be playing as probably like Jill or somebody.
Probably so.
I'm cool with that though.
Either or, it's something.
Maybe Clive is alive. Spoilers. Sorry.
Don't worry. As soon as you said 16, there was a spoiler warning though, because I knew we couldn't stop ourselves.
Right.
Because I know
Future Brand thought ahead.
I know us. But yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I mean, who knows? I mean, we never saw a body. We only saw a hand start go stone.
And he fell asleep on the beach. That doesn't necessarily mean you died.
No.
He's just taking a little nap. Granted, Clive hasn't slept much.
No.
He's just probably taking a little snooze.
No.
He's earned his rest.
There could be any other named deities like, you know what? Fixed.
Yeah. I love Ultima's little fish-eyed race. I've said that so many fucking times.
You have. You've not let the fish-eye thing die.
I can't let it die. It was the first thing I just locked onto. It wasn't like the forearms or the weird Jello-like fucking fixture. It was just the fact that he has fish eyes and no teeth.
No teeth.
And he's like, we have been waiting so long. and I made mankind. And now I'm just kind of regretting that decision because y'all were getting a little too fucky for my taste.
But this was all your fault. You did this!
Once again, the whole little ending story of it was just literally him just being like, I may have made a oopsie daisy making y'all and giving y'all magic. So...
I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up.
I fucked up, dude.
But now I'm gonna fight you.
Not only did I make you and fuck up, but then I give you magic, and I also fucked up, doubly fucked up. My bad.
He's not going for 3. he went for 2. He didn't go for 3.
Well, 3's genocide.
Which he tried.
He tried genocide.
It was a slow genocide if you think about it.
And if
Like, bro, you could have just like Thanos snapped humans out of existence with your all-powerful magic you had, but you chose not to. Once again, why are villains so dumb?
They have to be.
There's got like some retard moments like, I could have just done this earlier.
I mean, he had a human moment. I could have just did this thing.
To err is human. Next topic. So as I was telling Brandon before he recorded, was I was watching like Lord of the Rings, like a podcast that was talking about like the goofy shit about it.
Okay.
And I just like the little voices they made for Gandalf. Like at the beginning when he was like talking to Bilbo Baggins, he's like, I'm not trying to scare you, Bilbo. I'm your friend. The ring is still in your pocket. I guess it is. Well, how we going? Bilbo, the ring is still in your pocket. I'm not trying to scare you, Bilbo. I'm your friend.
I think that voice would make me even more scared.
I'm not. Yeah, like he's just expanding and getting bigger at his hobbit house. He's like, I'm not trying to scare you, Bilbo. Like a Macy's Day Parade float.
Get all deformed.
It's just like the weirdest shit ever.
This goes off the rails.
And then you just got the fucking Nazgul just screeching the entire. Just going as they come through. It's fucking weird. Listen, you probably haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but I've watched all 3 Lord of the Rings movies at least 3 times my whole life.
I've only seen the first movie.
Oh, so you know what I'm talking about when he's just like, the ring is still in your pocket, Bilbo.
Oh.
You got fucking Sam. You got Sam and all the other fucking little hobbits come along just because they're assholes.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to Rivendell. Oh, we're coming too.
Why?
And Gandalf just be like, we need to go to talk to the elves to know about the ring. I like the minute, like the little cutaway where he's just like, he runs to like Minas Torgal or whatever, just to like research the ring. He's like, I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, I'm back. Oh my god, this thing's fucking weird. I just love expanding on the lore of Lord of the Rings. It's just, when you break it down, it's more. I like making fun of Harry Potter more than I do Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is just easy. Harry Potter, you gotta think about like you gotta know a few things about Harry Potter. Like, first of all, Voldemort, you're a terrible fucking villain, dude. Oh, I can't take over a wizard high school. Bitch, I'm a fucking wizard. I could have done that shit better.
You have magic.
You look like a cuttlefish. Voldemort's backstory. I was bullied in Hogwarts, and now I'm gonna become a school shooter with a wand. Woo!
Alright.
That's what he does. That's pretty much what he does. Quote me. Those of you that I know watch this, quote me on that and tell me if I'm wrong. Go ahead. Go try to prove me wrong. That's not exactly what happens.
I can't. I never watched the movie.
I just love like the Goblet of Fire fucking movie where it's just Dumbledore. It's just like. Fun fact, if you didn't know this already, in the book he says it so quiet. It's like, Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Movie. Harry Potter! Did you put your name in the Goblet of fucking Fire? Did you mother... Ooh! Ooh! That's what he does.
The fuck the Goblet of Fire? I know nothing about Harry Potter. I know nothing. I know names, and that's about it.
Some of the names you know, and I'll give you a brief description of them. I have to forcibly know Harry Potter lore by osmosis from like 3 different people. Because they're fucking Harry Potter nerds in their 30s that don't grow the fuck up. You're never getting your letter... You're never getting your letter from Hogwarts. Just stop. It's okay. You pay taxes now. You can't learn magic. I'm a wizard, and I pay taxes. But I know like weird spells. Like testicular torsion.
Of course you do.
It comes in handy.
Why?
Because I don't like fighting people.
That's fair, I guess.
I'm getting mugged or something like testicular torsion, and it just twists your nuts around.
Towards his dick! Towards his dick!
And I don't physically touch your dick, so ergo, not gay, and I'm always wearing socks. Not right now, I'm wearing slides, but you know what I mean. Stop looking at my feet.
Look at my feet. I have sandals.
I have sandals too. What's up, sandal gang?
Ah!
Anyway.
I'm too lazy to put socks on.
I am too. I'm way too lazy to put. Sometimes I'm too lazy to put underwear on. I got underwear on. Trust and believe.
Okay, that's understandable, but okay.
I'm covered.
Good.
I can't let the mad dong of Dojima out. It is just good. God damn it. Anyway. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me some names, Harry Potter, that you know. Just throw out a name. I'll give you a brief description.
I only know two, and that's Harry Potter and Voldemort, and that's it.
Alright, Harry Potter, whiniest wizard I've ever fucking met. Also, it's cool to follow the rules outside of Hogwarts, so you're not supposed to use magic outside of Hogwarts. Why? If you taught me how to set shit on fire, I'm gonna do that. If you taught me the killing curse, I can't be trusted.
No.
I played Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot be trusted with that curse.
No.
Every time that thing binks at the bottom of my screen, I immediately cast it. Chickens, goblins, humans, hippogriffs, they're not safe. They're not safe around me.
No, nothing's safe around you.
No, it's just immediate. As soon as it goes, bing, Avada Kedavra!
Death!
Pretty much. It kills everything. No matter what it is, it kills it. Killing curse.
Why make a killing curse?
Because it was made in House Slytherin.
Of course.
Which I am a part of. I did take the quiz anyway.
I took the quiz knowing nothing, got a Gryffindor.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway. You and Amber both can suck my collective dick. Anyway.
I wanted Ravenclaw. That name sounded cooler.
Gryffindor. It's a house of a bunch of fucking chodes. They're like, you shouldn't be a bad person. You should be a good boy. Me, a Slytherin. The fuck you mean good? I'm gonna burn you just because I can. You know what? You don't get to it. You testicular torsion.
I'm trying to be like an anti-hero at best. I was like,
oh, no. Straight villain. 100%. You can't trust me to be a good wizard. I'm gonna be like fucking Merlin. I'm just gonna do shit because I'm a terrible, grumpy old man. Can't trust me in fucking Hogwarts. I'll be pulling pranks on everybody. Where's Jamie? He was in class yesterday. I like, yeah, he was. He's now a lamp. Go ahead. Pull that string. See what happens. Let's have a little scream every time we pluck it. Just yeah, that's all it does. He's a lamp now. Why did you turn him into a lamp? He startled me.
Yeah, you're not allowed to go to Hogwarts.
I'm not allowed. That owl, if I was supposed to ever go to Hogwarts, that owl flew right by my house as fast as it fucking could.
It came up to your window, looked in, saw what you were doing.
Saw me listening to Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden, just going, yeah!
It was like,
oh no.
oh no!
that owl just went, nope.
It was like, nah. It goes to Hogwarts like,
now, see, if
did you go for that letter?
Let's see, I'm making it all full circle right now. See, if I would have got my letter to Hogwarts. Letter. Sorry, my brain is moving faster than my mouth can comprehend. Sorry. I know I'm terrible at this show. But, see, what I'm going to do is, if I would have got my letter, I could have studied at Hogwarts. Then when the billionaires fucking implode, I could have just split the sea and got their wallets. It's all full circle now.
See, that would have made more sense.
Not really. Then I would have got arrested for using fucking magic outside of Hogwarts, because that's how like the rules work for some reason. Voldemort can do it. He's fine. But he's technically immortal. Also a retard with immortality. How the hell are you going to split your soul into 7 damn pieces, put them into 7 random ass objects and a snake? Bro, I would have put my shit in a grain of sand and threw that shit in the desert. Trying to kill me. And you could argue, oh, so I could just firebomb the desert. Yeah, turn the whole desert into a plate of glass. What's that going to do? Nothing. I just transform my sand Horcrux into glass Horcrux. And if you shatter it, it goes back to sand. I'm playing chess, y'all playing checkers.
Even then, if you glass floor the desert, you're just glass flooring the top layer, not the bottom layer.
Exactly. And you know, a grain of sand can travel anywhere.
Anywhere.
See, you're thinking like I'm thinking. Easy immortality. I didn't need it. Didn't need it. Voldemort, you're fucking dumb. Also, I would have done the one so I didn't lose my nose. I don't want to be like a weird Michael Jackson thing going like, oh, hello, Brandon. Good to see you.
I'm gonna cast that whatever on you last if you did that. Look at your face.
How do you think the killing curse works on somebody that's immortal?
Just keeps killing them.
He's just like, try again, fuck boy.
The spell kills you, but then before it can end, realizes you're not dead and keeps killing at the infinite loop. It's an infinite loop of just death.
Technically, it is a hex, so yeah, that would work. Once again, I am forced to know this through osmosis.
It's just an infinite loop of death. It's like, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead.
I'm alive. I reflected a bitch around the woods at school.
It's like you take one step, die. Take another step, die. It takes you forever to get back to your room.
How many times did you die getting here? Oh, only 7.
7. Oh, God, there I go again.
Going to sleep, die in my sleep. What happens? Just go,
So Leo's come back and leave.
Yeah.
In out.
Yep. Once again, that's why I'm a better wizard for not going to Hogwarts. I've learned so much cool shit outside of Hogwarts. They don't even teach you the cool shit in Hogwarts, bro. I can tell you, interdimensional travel is fun. I got my own copy of the Necronomicon. It's fucking lit.
You shouldn't have that.
I don't read it casually.
I don't trust you with even having it in your presence.
Well, that's why I don't bring it here.
You
So
should.
you're not tempted to read. That book talks to you. It whispers dirty things in your ears. It does. Mostly about, like, reviving the undead army, but, we don't talk about that.
Stop.
Though I am one more bad day, one more world-ending catastrophe from just doing that.
As the Joker says, it only takes one bad day.
Usually it does.
One bad day!
Which, honestly, is more of, like, a motto than more like a weird foreboding warning. Like, you could take anybody, just one really bad day, you could turn the most upstanding person into a fucking nightmare.
One fucked up day.
Like, describe your fucked up day. Like, what could possibly happen to turn you from the Brandon you are now to basically Bizarro Brandon that doesn't give a fuck as a general menace to the society that we live in? Because we live in a society, Brandon.
We live in a hidden communist country. You mean? I don't know. I've never actually thought about it personally.
Like everything just goes wrong. Like, you get fired. Your entire setup here just goes ape shit for no reason. You
get fired.
You get evicted. Kimberly gets hit by a car earlier in the day.
Get fired. Come home. Everybody's murdered. This blows up. My PS5 blows up, and then he's like, ah!
And that's all it would take.
That's like that's everything.
Somebody just smashes your fucking saber figurine over there.
That's tipping bird.
And that's the tipping point.
That's tipping point.
You could take all that. Kimberly's dead. Everybody's dead. Computer's fried. But the saber figurine.
That's the last piece of the puzzle.
That's the last straw. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. And then Bizarro Brandon is born.
Just out in the woods. Hidden's like.
You start stabbing squirrels, making like a squirrel tunic out of them.
Squirrel tunic.
What are you doing with the nuts? Better question.
Don't ask questions.
I don't know. But
you don't want to know.
But the whole one bad day thing, like I there's some water to that. There's a lot of weight to that.
Always water to that.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight to that. I feel like it's more true to form, and the more I think about it, it's just weird.
It's weird.
Not as weird as my parallel universe theory that I keep spouting when I'm stoned. I said, don't talk to me high.
No.
You've been a victim of that more than once, and it's just like, it's either a headache or you're laughing your ass. Like, you're either thinking about, that makes sense. And then I immediately just destroy that sensible conversation by saying, haha, thing went blue. It's blue now.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I remember where I'm at now. Okay, I remember where I'm at now. It's like, oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, it's just, I break the illusion of a fucking hapless idiot for a second. I'm just like, parallel universe theory is very interesting because it's like, we don't know the transition from like one universe to another one, right? Like, there's always like a weird event. I firmly believe, and I've said this before, not on the channel, but out of context, I've said this, that I believe that everything shifted after Harambe got shot. Because haven't you, ever since then, things have been a little fucking weird since then. Because things were fine before then. There was nothing like majorly weird going on. Gorilla got shot, everything went fucking weird. You can't say that that's not been the case. A lot of weird shit's gone on since then.
Everything's been
Kobe died.
Oh, well.
Fucking, we got the Orange Man in the White House.
Wasn't that bad.
Then we got the Crypt Keeper in the White House now.
That's been pretty bad.
I want Mr. Potato Head in the next one.
It couldn't do worse.
Elon Musk.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to have that much power.
If you see that Twitter feed he's got, you change your mind.
I don't know if I want to have that much power.
He's got enough. He's already Tony Stark in it. I'm surprised none of those billionaires Tony Stark in that submarine. Boom, we're going back to it. Anyway.
It's one continuous loop.
Oh yeah, it's a Mobius strip without beginning or end, buddy. Anyway, so back to Parallel Universe. So, it's like we don't notice it. Like, I've noticed, like, this is just for me. This is just for me. I've noticed that time has been going unusually fast. Like, no matter what I do, it's like, I feel out of place. I know it doesn't make sense to you. You're making that face like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What is my general face when I look at you to talk about anything?
But it's weird because, like, I'm noticing the shift in things. I don't know what that means, but I feel the shift is going on. Like, there's this weird energy going around, like cosmic energy going around, dude. I'm not high right now, I promise. I promise you I'm not. How does feeling my forehead look at if they're glossy, that means I'm high. Look for the signs. I'm clean. I'm sober right now.
I thought you might be sick.
No, I'm not sick. I'm sick of this fucking heat. That's about all I'm sick of.
That is fair.
There you go. But I've noticed that some mornings I get up and there's like this fog, right?
Sure.
And there's this fog. Not like in my brain, but like as I drive to work, I notice this fog. And when I talk about it at work, it's like nobody fucking noticed it. And it freaks me out because I'm thinking, am I tripping? Am I crazy that I'm seeing this fucking fog? Like, it's in front of my car as I'm driving. I see it around, but no one talks about it. It's so fucking weird to me. Or it's like, whenever I get, like, gaps in my time, like, I'll blink sometimes and just snap ahead, like, 5 minutes. And I could be doing nothing. I could be sitting, chilling, watching TV, whatever. I blink, boom, 5 minutes go by. And, like, I know, like, I'm slipping in and out of time.
I think it's just broken.
Am I am I about to get the fucking Spider-Verse treatment? Am I just slipping in and out of reality?
It's your time, D.
I
don't want to tell you this, but it's your time.
I want to go.
I think it's time to go.
I want to go.
Go back to your root.
My root was in my dad's ballsack, so I really don't want to go. And I don't want to have that conversation with him.
Well,
he's too busy. He's too busy watching Kamen Rider. He's too bitching watching Kamen Rider right now. I actually talked to him this morning. He's watching Kamen Rider. He's on like episode 25. He's been going in. He's been going in on Kamen Rider.
That's something I haven't talked about yet. Kamen Rider. That's been something.
It's just like a more.
It is, but it's just funnier.
I love how we're pivoting from my existential crisis. You see what I gotta deal with, people? I can't talk to this man.
I don't, yeah.
Because you're not thinking the thoughts that need to be thunk, man.
My days are all the same. My days just blend together.
That's the problem. I don't know what day it is sometimes.
Well, you know it's Saturday.
I know it's Saturday because I'm here. I spent a good chunk of my Saturday here.
This is the catching on point where you catch up.
This is where I hook on to something to make sure I'm still rooted in this timeline.
Yes, let's go with that. Yes.
Yeah, listen, if I shift to another fucking universe and you turn black, I need to get back here ASAP.
I don't think that'd be normal.
I'm gonna treat it like it's normal. I'm gonna be like, oh, Black Brandon, that's cool.
Something ain't right here.
I'm gonna be like, did you get a haircut?
Something broke. Something ain't quite right in this universe.
I like why you got like more like fucking like Nike posters instead of all these anime posters. Like, you're like, redecorated. That's weird.
Something
feels off here.
It feels off.
It's like the whole universe is on tilt.
It's just happy that day. It's on tilt. Oh Lord.
But it gets worse when I'm stoned. I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm losing grip on reality. I need to go to a mental institution. I need to check myself in for a few weeks.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
You check yourself in.
But can you check yourself out?
After a while, yes.
Okay.
After like a better way for me to do it is like rehab. I can check myself in and out of rehab at will. I'm cured. I'm no longer sniffing glue.
I'm no longer having pain anymore. I'm good.
I don't have pain. I just listen. I'll tell you the truth. My experiments. to. I mean, I think I smoked too much weed. It's fried my brain. Anyway,
Your brain is on fire.
it is. The CPU of my brain is overclocked. Anyway,
It's really warm.
my experience with drugs is like, I did weed. Weed was fine. I stick with weed. That's fine. Whatever. You can't die from weed. I don't know one person that has. I don't even think you can, to be honest.
I don't have no idea. I'm not a scientist.
I don't think you can. You don't need to be a scientist to figure out weed. It just makes you hungry, happy, sleepy. That's it.
I'm happy sleeping. That's it.
That's the 3 modes you get when you smoke. Like, yeah, I get the munchies. I'm very happy. I'm very giddy. I laugh at everything when I'm stoned. Like, you could just say that like metal pipe sound effect, that falling metal pipe sound effect. Just, I'm like, yeah, I'll piss myself laughing over that. And then I get sleepy. You know, I'll eat like fucking like $10, $15 worth of McDonald's, and I'll just fucking pass out.
I don't think that's healthy.
I never said it was healthy.
I don't think $15 of McDonald's is healthy.
Oh, that's not healthy, but you know, smoking on the devil's lettuce. It's perfectly new. Which is fine. It's a plant. It grows that way.
It just grows.
It does. It's just a plant.
It just grows that
Now,
way.
like I've done coke. I've done coke one time, and that I was very productive, and then I wasn't. That was a good day until it wasn't.
It's a good
That's
day.
the only way I can describe it.
It's
I
a
did it.
good day till
I
it
did it
wasn't.
one time when I was like 22, and that was I've never touched the stuff again because I hated the after effect. The after effect fucking killed me almost.
It was good until it wasn't.
Because I had so much energy, and then I had none. I couldn't even get out of fucking bed.
Yeah, that's the worst. See, not getting out of bed when you want to
It's scary.
is very scary. But not getting out of bed because you don't want to get out of bed is a different story.
Yeah.
There's the two different feelings in that situation.
Oh, 100%. Let's see. I've done acid once, but that was for therapeutic reasons. That was a long fucking day.
Okay.
Well, sometimes you just gotta peel back the veil a little bit, you know.
Okay.
And I had some good trips there. You know, I wasn't like freaking out, having like nightmare shit going on. I mean, I was talking to my reflection in the mirror, but that's about it. And it's weird when your reflection is responding to you. So that was a long fucking day. I cried a lot. Like I cried a lot. Like a lot. Like non-stop crying for hours. And then I got over it and I was fine.
Go for all fine.
It was for therapeutic reasons, you know. I was just like, man, I needed to like really, you know, take a deep dive into my brain, see what's going on, check under the hood. And I checked under the hood. There was a lot of shit wrong in there. I fixed some of it, not all of it. I fixed some of it. That's why I'm still in therapy.
It's like when you open the hood of your car, you're like, I don't know what's going on here, but there's a lot wrong here.
Yeah, I don't think the dipstick's supposed to be doing that.
I don't think that part's supposed to be upside down.
Why is there butter in the coolant?
Is there butter?
Exactly. So you know you got to peek on it. That's what I did. I peeked under the hood, tried to fix it, and I found some shit that was wrong. I found some shit I didn't know was wrong with it. That's what led to the crying. What? I can't stress that enough.
Well, you get it.
Then I tried shrooms once. They're nasty as shit, dude. They are fucking disgusting. No matter how you fucking take shrooms, they are fucking nasty. I've tried it on pizza. I've tried it on fucking sandwiches. It sucks. I hate it. I don't like shrooms. Like, granted, I like the little weird wobbly shit that happens and stuff. You know, that's fun. Like, we're walking through little fucking Wonderland, chasing the white rabbit. That's not a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It's not like me chasing cocaine. It's a metaphor. Anyway.
I had to reel that one back.
I did, because I don't want people to get the wrong idea that I'm out here fucking like just dropping drugs all in my system. No, the only thing I do is just mild hallucinogens. That's it. That's it. That's where I draw the fucking line, is at hallucinogens. I'm not trying to burn a hole in my brain or anything like that. I'm just that's why I say mild, like weed. That's it. You know, I'm dry, I'm sober all through the week. I don't touch it. I barely drink anymore because, you know, health reasons.
You're diabetic.
Yeah, can't drink like that anymore. So basically I can quit drinking. I more or less quit drinking. Like, I only social drink and that's it. Other than that, I don't just casually go buy a fucking 6-pack or nothing like that.
Understandable.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know, I get high on my friends, I get high on myself. That's it. And usually, hell, I even go to the fucking weed store and just buy a weed pen. They're like, hey, this shit'll get you high as fuck. I'm like, I don't want to get high as fuck. I just want to relax enough to play Destiny 2. That's all I want to do right now.
Destiny. That was a game.
I casually play it sometimes, but I'm more into like Payday, and then I don't really have the free time to like dive into real multiplayer games like that. I say as we've discussed our love of Final Fantasy 16.
See, yeah, because 16 is a game you could enjoy by your damn self. You
Yeah.
need nobody else to enjoy that game.
I kind of miss getting those texts like back in the day from like, you know, our friend group like, hey, we're getting on Street Fighter, get on, yada yada, you know, that kind of shit. I miss those text messages. I don't get those text messages no
See,
more.
and at least for fighting games, right? It's also you're relying on your own skill set. Unlike with like Apex and Overwatch, stuff like that, you're relying on a group of people to get anything done. It's very rare that one person can just take the entire role.
Like playing Overwatch now, all I do is just I jump in, I have my fun, and I get out. I do not care to win or lose.
That there's something right there. So yeah, Overwatch 2, right? They made Overwatch 2 because they're gonna do a whole cool like single player story campaign thing where you can upgrade your heroes and get points and skill points and all that fun shit. They fucking scrapped that idea recently.
For a PvE thing.
Yeah, they scrapped the whole PvE thing.
They scrapped that too?
Yep, the whole PvE thing.
Oh my god, what is the point of playing Overwatch
The
now?
only thing you're getting for PvE content is some story mode things, but they're just as simple as the story ones were in the original base game, where it's just you're going through the same typical motions with no extra features, and you're just kind of killing bots, and it's the same bland, boring shit they kept from the first game.
I feel like Blizzard really needs to work on their shit.
The one thing everybody was hyped for when they announced Overwatch 2
was the story.
Is now completely gone. They're not doing it anymore.
That was the whole point I wanted to download. It was like, finally, we're getting a story mode for Overwatch.
Not anymore.
Oh, you can make all these like animations on YouTube and shit, giving some levity and backstory to some characters.
Yep.
But you can't fucking make a story mode?
Nope. They don't want to do it.
With all that Warcraft money you got?
Yep. I forget the guy's name who first made Overwatch and had all those plans, and then the big guy behind it. But when he left, everybody they're like, "Fuck it, we're not doing that."
Well, that and the writer's strike happened.
There's also that, yeah. I'm just like, yep. You really killed all of my enthusiasm to really play this game.
Like I was hyped for Overwatch when it came out. I played it for a long, long time with you too, as well.
Yeah, because when you have friends to play with, it's a pretty good experience. Usually.
I still hop on randoms in hopes to make friends. I do that with Payday. Now I got a Payday crew.
That's pretty good.
Unfortunately, there are also adults that have jobs and lives to get to, so that means our Payday heist days are very few and far between.
See, I'm an adult with no life, so I have all the free time.
I have enough free time as I can give. That's something I wish my other friends would understand when they're like, "What's ever come out anymore?" Yada yada. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm tired. You asked me to come out after 9 o'clock. Are you insane? I'm already in my jammies.
See, the sun's down, right? I'm getting ready to watch anime. What the fuck do you mean?
Like, dude, I done fired up One Piece. I'm in my jammies. I got Mountain Dew on the desk. I'm in. You can't convince me. I don't care how many big booty chicks you got there. None of them is gonna satisfy me like watching Luffy punch somebody in One Piece. Wow, that sounds very sad when I say it out loud.
No, that is the factual statement. That you get so much excitement watching Luffy punch someone in the face.
Plus, I don't have to spend money to watch this. I can be as comfortable. I can be naked.
Technically.
I
pay for the subscription.
No, I pay for the month, and it's a very cheap subscription to pay for.
Yes.
Now, if I go out, I have to spend more money for one night of enjoyment, whereas I can watch anime for a small nominal fee. I can watch as much as I want.
So the bar graph is very skewed.
The scales are not tipped in favor of me going out.
No, never. It never is.
And what do I get for going out? Making meaningful memories? Anyway.
Make meaningful memories watching anime. That's some meaningful memories right there. If you ask me personally.
It's like, another thing too is just, if y'all want me to come out, do what the handful of my best friends do. They ask me days in advance, am I going to be free? Instead of just last minute at 8:30, bro, come out tonight. I did not prepare for this. I did not think this. I do not have a good social battery. That I know it may seem like I do, as much as I talk and how outlandish I am. I do not have a good social battery. I do not. I have maybe, in a group of maybe 5 or more people, I have maybe about a good 3 hours in me before I got to dip.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm surrounded by none of my close friends, like if it's you and the few other people you know of, I'm not gonna put them on blast on the channel. But y'all, I got energy for days for y'all. Energy for days.
At least in my case, if I invite you to something, I give you months in advance.
Yeah.
I get months.
We're going
from
on a trip in a few months, and you let me know that shit in January. It's July.
Well, actually, I'd let you know last year. It's like, hey, I'm planning this thing.
Yeah, you're planning a trip. You let me know last year, and it's not happening until October. It's July, which means you threw that Hail Mary as far as you could.
I'm like, I'm not giving my time to really, really think this through.
Yeah.
Because it won't be fun without you.
No, because we had fun last time. Granted, we had that 2-year gap because of COVID.
Yeah.
We were planning to go every year.
Yeah. But then COVID happened, and fuck it. But now, it's back for full swing.
And hopefully nothing bad happens between now and then.
Exactly.
Cross your fingers.
Knocking all the woods, cross all the fingers, do all the T's.
Yeah.
Everything's set, everything's prepared, everything's paid for.
But yeah, this is... But
Just wait.
yeah. But now, let's do a little shop talk.
Okay.
We haven't done that in a while, like, for an after hour.
Yeah.
Granted, these episodes don't really come out in a normal schedule, so everything I talk about from this point forward might have already happened or is in the works currently.
Well, I'm going to try to keep myself to a schedule and try, so we're going to see what happens. I know the one we're recording after this is definitely coming out next Friday from when we're recording this.
Right.
But this one will probably go out after that.
Yeah.
If I'm really good about that and smacking myself to get this thing done.
I can start putting my boot up your ass about it. Usually I'm just kind of very like laissez-faire about it because, once again, all the magic happens through you. I'm just here to give the yucks.
Yucks.
I don't do nothing. Like, I look at the wavelengths, I look at the time, I'm looking at the spreadsheet you got pulled up for the next episode, and it's just, I'm here, bro.
You're here, bro.
All the magic happens after I leave.
Well, we're...
I just vomit the raw materials. I just be like, here you go, boy. Do what you can with this.
I've been on a huge kick of trying to get things on track, and you know, the whole branding thing. If for people who are watching this, if you've noticed anything, 2 changes have happened.
Yeah, the
logo's changed and the banner on the channel has changed. Which has been something I've been planning to do for years now, and finally kicked myself into gear to learn how to do it in Adobe and actually make the damn thing.
So that's my thing too. Is like, there's like people say like, there's a lot of things that you can put effort to if you really want it bad enough. Like, for example, like, you know, I do music. I love making music. I have 3 guitars,
yeah,
a ukulele, and a harmonica. And I bought the harmonica out of spite. So I'll tell a story on that at a later date time. That's a whole thing. There's a whole event how I got that harmonica.
Okay.
But like, I didn't really think I'd be good at music, and I was ass when I first started.
Yeah.
But I'm self-taught. I looked at a bunch of YouTube videos. I kept studying. I can't read music. I can read the number method. I just can't read music. If you pull up notes right now, I cannot tell you what any fucking note is.
I used to be able to read notes only because we learned it in
high school.
Yeah, high school. So for a time I could, but I couldn't do it now.
I used to learn how to. Well, actually, I retaught myself how to play the piano.
Oh yeah. But also
I retaught myself,
yeah.
But mostly it's been guitar, and that's it. The harmonica is just for me doing shits and giggle stuff with.
Right.
But like learning that, like, I'm self-taught on a lot of stuff. I have a lot of musical theory, stuff like that. Only because I was bored. But then when quarantine happened, I was like, fuck it, let me just go ball to wall. With it.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of skills I worked on during quarantine, I'm still working on now. Always improving, always getting better. Remember that, people. The day you stop learning is the day you die. Anyway. Like...
Okay.
It's true, though.
Yeah, okay.
So I kept myself in the gear to learn music. I got into Warhammer 40k, which I think all of my friends could agree that was a terrible decision on my part, because I have so much lore for that, and I love playing the board game.
It's actually really interesting. So I have no problem with it.
It's a very long-form game. Like, one game of Warhammer 40k could take easily an hour and a half if we're going through it proper and fast. I don't want to talk about it.
That's for a different episode.
That's an entirely different episode that we're not going to get in here because I think we're almost out of time. But
well, truly, we have as much time as we want.
Yeah, true. But that's a lot on you, though.
Yeah, it can be.
Woof.
Woof woof.
I can talk back too. Makoto's going ham.
There's something in her yard. Or the Mexicans are out. I don't know yet. I don't know what it is with her, but we have...
Why is your dog's racist?
I don't know.
But I think Gizmo doesn't like me because I'm black.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, we just got off of shop talk for a second.
I don't know, but we have Mexicans live behind us, and they have a whole little farm behind us.
Oh yeah, the chicken thing.
And they...
Oh, wait, please tell the chicken story for the
Okay,
please tell the chicken story.
So, yeah, we have... The neighbors behind us, they have their own little farm, so they have some ducks, they have some chickens, and they have a few other things. I don't know exactly how it happened. I just know that this happened in our yard somehow. So we walk out there. Well, I get brought outside because I hear that they have something. What they're chewing on now?
I remember
another stick.
I remember this was
something.
I was on the phone with you that night.
So I walk out there, and for shit, my dog has a dead ass chicken in her mouth. I'm like, how? Because you have to pull that chicken through the fence. So somehow that chicken got from their yard into ours. Somehow. To be fair, we have chickens roam around the entire neighborhood to begin with.
Yeah, I know. I almost hit a couple of them sometimes coming up here.
Yeah, so that happens. Like one day we had a bunch of chickens just in our driveway for no reason. They were just there.
Okay.
So it's very possible one just kind of got in our yard somehow. I don't know how because it's all fenced off. But regardless. And then we took the corpse from her twice. And both times she rummaged it back out. And started chewing on the damn thing.
I mean, it's chicken.
It is chicken.
Who doesn't like chicken?
I know, but I'm like...
other than vegans.
I'm like, yeah, it's chicken. Like, fair. They like chicken bones and all that fun stuff. But I'm like, it's a raw chicken. And it's dead. You've already killed it.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
I mean, she's already killed it. You might as well eat it. Can't do nothing else with it.
When you take her over, she just looks like the proudest thing in the world. Like, did I do good?
I brought chicken for the family.
Did I do good? I'm like, I don't have a problem. But there could be some health concerns with that. I don't know what the health concern is by a dog eating a raw chicken.
Not much.
But, everybody else had a problem with it. I was like,
I mean, clearly.
I was like...
because I was on the phone, I just heard the entire menagerie.
And I was like...
over the phone.
I was actually kind of impressed, actually.
I was impressed. I was also laughing hysterically over the phone.
You were. I'm just like... How did you manage it? So now, there's something else in our yard that they want to attack, and I don't know what it is.
Could be a schnock. A little danger noodle.
It could, because they're stupid enough to attack a snake. I don't know why.
That's not stupid. That's brave.
Okay, brave.
You won't catch me trying to fuck with a snake. All right.
That is brave, but
you don't go outside, so I already know your take on that.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened recently. That was actually kind of hilarious. I'm like, okay, good. You're protecting your yard. I get that, but I think you murdered that chicken out of spite for some reason. I don't know what that chicken said to you.
I think your dog, all three of your dogs have I don't know about Kimberly yet. Kimberly just got here.
She's recent.
She's a very recent dog.
She's a traumatized dog, so
let's not talk about
that's
that.
A whole situation.
That's a whole fucked up story.
It's a whole fucked up story.
Just a little disclaimer: if you're thinking the worst thing possible, there was death involved in this.
There was a
gruesome death.
There was an M word involved in this.
Yeah, we can't say that because of YouTube. Anyway, but yeah, that's a gruesome story. But she's happy and healthy here. That's all that matters. But anyway, Gizmo, I don't think likes because I'm black. Makoto and Kimberly love me. Makoto gives me a pass because I give her belly rubs.
As long as you give them belly rubs, they really...
And Kimberly was just by default. I like this one.
She's not used to having attention, so she loves having attention.
That's all I give, because puppies are puppies, regardless of size.
There are puppies, yes. But so back to Shop Talk. We got horrible health track.
I mean, it's related.
It is related though. But so Shop.
Right. So, we have no plans per se, later down the line.
No, we have basically what's going up now and what we're what you've seen for the past 6 months.
Yeah, we really didn't. I'll be honest with you, there's not really been many games I've been excited to play like recently have come out.
Yeah, it's like
aside from RE4, that's it.
It's like if we did streaming, 16 would have been a fun thing to stream.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But as an actual video, I mean, it could have done well.
Bro,
but it's also like
you know good and damn well those videos would have been at least an hour and a half long each.
Oh yeah,
each.
It is, and I would have edited them because I'm not opposed to editing long videos. We did it for like a year.
Yeah, true.
We had 3 to 4 hour sections of content that I edited.
Yeah, into one video.
Yeah, so I don't like the idea of working on a 3 to 4 hour session for one video, but an hour and a half for a video or a half of a video.
That's sort of why we haven't done any Souls games shit in a while, because that was literally what we did at the beginning.
It's like if we
record 6 hours,
yeah,
maybe squeeze out 2 videos from that.
It's like if we wanted to do a Souls type game, we have to like do some planning beforehand of what the fuck we're gonna do per video.
And that's if the servers agree with us, our online connectivity is good. Just a lot of problems we had back in the day with that. Honestly, most of the time we recorded was just waiting on each other to get into a world.
There was that, and then the Elden Ring happened, and that was a problem only because of the recording process, which is mostly on me because I didn't have the settings correct when we went to record. So it was really on me.
I mean, we do have some Elden Ring content. Do we still, or
I don't think I do anymore because I didn't like how the sound bite worked anymore. Because
okay, so let me rephrase it. We had Elden Ring
because
content.
I'm a stickler, and you know this. For a sound, and I just.
That's why you were like talking about like setting up 2 microphones. So when we do the after hours, I have my mic, you have yours.
Yeah, and audio is a big thing for me when it comes to these recordings.
Oh, yeah, I'm right there with you because, like, you know, as a fellow audiophile, yeah, like if something doesn't sound like if I'm off by like a note, I'll scrap the whole fucking track and do it again.
So, I did find and was researching a way to record co-op stuff like Elden Ring or Dark Souls or any other online game with PlayStation that we could do it and not have that problem.
Yeah.
And it's just a simple cable I gotta buy. I just need to buy it and then test it and then see if that fixes the problem. And if it does, we can do as many of those as we wanted to.
Right. As for content wise, we got a bunch of old school shit we're gonna try to do. We're still working on our 1 year video, and we haven't talked about it much, but we're making this. I don't know what I'm saying. You're gonna be doing all the fucking work.
Well, you're also don't have to work because you're helping me record.
Half the work is getting the content together. The other half is you putting it together. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. So, like, when you say some shit like this is more my channel because I talk the most, no, it's our channel. This doesn't happen without you. Without
your talking and your improvisation comedic brain and my editing, this wouldn't happen.
I mean, to be fair, we were doing this well before we even decided to do YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there were nights where we would get off work. We both worked second shift at one point. We would just, like, get on the game and just talk. Believe it or not, I've said it before, this entire channel came out of a Bloodborne catacomb run.
This channel came out of the idea of I've always wanted to do content creation like this from a very long time.
If we would have did it back in from the years of 2010 to 2014, we already would have had our 1 million subs. We would have a silver button to hold in here. But we missed the boat on Let's Players.
Yeah.
We're trying though. We're climbing.
It's trying to find a way to do that content, but do it in a fun, different way. And I personally think with having us, if I did this by myself, it wouldn't nearly be as anything. Because our bouncing off each other is what makes this really fun and different. Because I don't think our brand of comedic sense is similar to anybody else's at all.
I
mean,
we're similar to some YouTubers that I know, but we're not like them.
Yeah.
Like, we have more people, like I said, if we had, like, Marty or Ryan back in here, but we would need a whole office for them, because I don't think we could put this room at capacity very fast.
The only way we could really do that is if, for 2 reasons, we get an office, or B, we just finally move in to a different space for us.
Yeah.
And then we have the entire place. We can dedicate an entire room to it. if we so chose.
I'm working on it, man. Let me pay my car off first.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm working on
I
it.
I get that. Especially in this market. Like, Jesus.
I'm trying my best, dude. I'm by myself here.
Oh, yeah. So, but yeah, there's nothing... I can't think, like
anything new that comes out, I feel like maybe Lies of P will do something with that.
I was thinking that. Like, I was also thinking, Armored Core as well. Because I definitely want to play that.
You're going to have to walk me through them. I don't know dick about Armored Core.
What I know about Armored Core came from an hour and a half long lore synopsis kind of retrospect kind of video.
Right.
And that's where all my information for Armored Core comes from.
I mean, granted, our niche is like old games that have been kind of forgotten to the annals of time. Like, goddamn Shinobi. I'm still pissed about that. I know that was like a month and a half ago, but I'm still pissed about it.
Oh yeah, the final video finally went up for that.
God.
Oh yeah, that was a video to edit because that was just a super cut.
I know it was like an hour and a half long video, something like that.
Roughly, yeah.
Cut down to 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, because that was the idea for Shinobi. Shinobi was like, it was something that you wanted to complete.
It was, and granted, hey, I stuck to my guns and I saw it through.
You did.
I saw it to the bitter fucking end.
You did. We did break the game by the end. Break the game by the end.
By break, you mean deleted it from this computer and wiped everything about it from existence? And yes.
Yeah.
Broke the game entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think,
if I had a disc of Shinobi to snap, I would have done it fully. I would have done it right then and there.
I'm still very weird of how we basically brought the Persona 3 remake into existence because we started playing it.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me give full levity to this. We had no intention. There is a Persona 3 remake currently in the works coming out next year.
Early 2024.
Early 2024.
Yep.
But we called that shit way beforehand. We're talking like back in Persona 4 when we were recording. We called that shit way beforehand. Mm-hmm. I was talking about how they could remake this entire series into like Persona 5-esque art style.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, not even, what was it, like episode 40 something?
Something like that, yeah.
We were in like the upper 40s. We posted it, but we recorded it way back when. It was like, I think, February.
Probably, yeah.
Around February. Yeah. And we called that shit. It was last February, actually. A year ago.
Yeah.
Last February, we called that shit. And sure as shit, there was a remake in the works, and there's a remake coming out next year.
I find that just hilarious. I'm like, well, look at
we
that.
100% called it.
Two things that stuck out to me about that, like,
and right when we start making this, we're in the thralls of Persona 3.
Yep.
Right in the middle of it, they announced the remake.
Yep. And we're, again, as I mentioned, we're about,
I would say,
like 75% through it already at this point.
Exactly. I mean, y'all ain't seen all the videos yet, but trust and believe. I don't think by the time this comes out, we'll be done with it.
No.
Not by a long shot.
No. If I do what I'm supposed to do, this will be out sooner rather than later.
Yeah, so if you're hearing this now, you're probably still watching God Hand.
Which, that's basically the plan for most of July while we get back.
Okay, now I want to talk about the Revival series. Okay.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay, we love God Hand and the respect that it's just an over-the-top fun game to turn your brain off to.
You gotta think about it.
You just punch. That's all you gotta do.
Punching shit.
Now, to that respect, I do want to address the elephant in the room because I did have this thought process before we even made the first episode of the Revival that should we revisit some games that we've done. I'm not saying no to that. If I think we could do a series in the past better, I would be down to go back to it.
Oh yeah, I personally at some point,
like for example, like will we do Persona 4 again? No,
probably not. That was definitely made in a time where I feel like we did really good with that one. Yeah. I have no problems with that, but definitely like I would love to just redo. Like the Dark Souls 2. We started with Dark Souls 2, but we never actually did like
a true to form playthrough.
Because we started like halfway during the middle of our just kind of playthrough, that we were doing.
Well, to be fair, I goaded you into it. Like, bro, just hit fucking record and let's see what happens.
The moment I hit record, the first thing that happened when I hit record is you look at me because my mic was not working. You look at me and then you immediately fall to the fucking hole. I remember that video. I watch that video every once in a while because it starts and you.
Immediately.
Are we recording? It's like,
and that was the birth of this channel.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The contractions were painless.
Oh yeah, I would love to really kind of.
I mean, granted, I'm not a huge fan of Dark Souls 2, but
I'm not even, but because we were doing it, it made it more fun for me. It made some of the weird changes they made to that game,
I mean,
a little more bearable.
I mean, granted, it was a very weird game for both of us.
Yeah.
But we went through it together. That's the main thing.
We suffered together.
Especially, and it's the stuff just another bit of shop talk. It's the stuff we don't record that I kick myself over the most. My biggest regret.
Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14. We were doing a challenge tower or something or whatever it was.
Yeah, something like that.
All of a sudden, I get turned into a frog, and Brandon's oblivious to it. I'm like, Brandon, help! He turns around. He's like, why the fuck are you a frog? I don't know.
And not even 5 minutes later, I do the same. I get turned into a frog for some reason. Like, D, help! Why are you a frog?
That is the biggest regret. Also, some of our payday shit that we never recorded. God, I'll never forget when a cloaker drop kicked me off a roof, and I screamed at the top of my voice. I think you actually threw your headphones off of that. I was scared. I didn't know how to react. All of a sudden, I just go, I'm like,
Payday 3's coming out.
Oh fuck the hell yeah, we're definitely doing Payday. Look out for some Payday 3 content.
Pretty sure
from us.
that's
September, baby.
September.
It's coming up fast.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of July.
Which means I need to really start testing online co-op shit. Yeah, I need to test that, make sure we get that done, because I really want that to be something really fun and good. That's just gonna be stupid.
If Payday 3 is even 10% more fun than Payday 2, I'm probably gonna shelf Payday 2 forever and just focus on Payday 3.
Yeah, probably wise. But yeah, no, shop, that's the three things really. Payday 3 is definitely probably gonna happen.
Lies of P.
If they ever drop Tekken 8 this year, then yeah, that's
I've been hearing that they are definitely looking at a 2023 release for Tekken 8.
That is something I really want to see, because I've been really getting, because I've been following the Tekken World Tour tournament for the esports and shit.
Yeah,
that shit's fun to watch. I enjoy watching those tournaments.
Also, hidden one that maybe you forgot about, Tenkaichi 4 is definitely this year.
Oh yeah, there's also that too, and there's a whole thing with Tenkaichi that we're planning probably soonish.
It'll be soon. It might not be this session, but it'll be out before August. Definitely be out before August.
Which I'm pretty fucking excited for.
I mean, it was just an idea I had at work, and you were gung-ho for it.
Oh, I am big to tournaments and brackets, as you well know by looking at what the spreadsheet is, which we're going to go over in a minute.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm fully on board for that. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah.
Aside from that, there's nothing really... I mean, granted, the big fighting game video that we're planning for the 1 year, which is in October, I realize it's July. We have done next to nothing with recording. It's the same Street Fighter stuff, but we've been posting that. We haven't set aside stuff or picked out clips.
No, but again, because I'm keeping backups of all the recordings now, I have all the videos for that shit later.
But we're doing stuff with Street Fighter. We're doing Rumble Roses.
We're doing any fighting game we can get our hands on.
I've never played Rumble Roses.
Me neither. I've only ever heard about it. Well, that's not true. I played it for 2 minutes to test to make sure the game worked.
But now that you've got the little setup working out where we can actually play games together, we can actually fully flourish that video out now.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of... There's going to be some actual couch co-op.
Yeah.
That this whole idea was kind of based on, was couch co-ops.
Yeah. Bring it back, everybody.
So now we can actually do this shit.
Grant, I know social distancing is the thing, but sometimes you want to play a game with your best buddy sitting next to you so you can punch each other when you get pissed.
So you get punched for doing something you're not supposed to do. Like, what the fuck were you doing? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, that's also
that's also September as well.
That's also part of the whole...
But that comes out roughly the same week as Lies of P, so might have to pick and choose on that one. For me personally.
We might do Mortal Kombat just in the sense of doing the video we need to do for the actual...
Considering the past couple 1 years have been Mortal Kombat, it goes with the theme.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Baraka in the new game, so you might be safe this year. You might be safe this year.
I'm fucking traumatized. I'm traumatized with that game.
You're not traumatized for Mortal Kombat. You're traumatized because of what I used to do to you with Baraka.
I remember the first ever fighting game session we ever did, just not even on video, just as
we were just hanging out.
Just right here. And I'm like, You saw me condense into myself.
I saw you condense and turn cherry fucking red. And me and Marty were just like, I don't think he's okay.
24-0, baby!
24-0!
I can keep going!
Let's hit 30!
You had to let us, bro, stop.
Bro, we can stop here today.
Bro, stop.
We can just hang out next weekend.
Bro, stop. It ain't that serious. Stop,
We
bro.
got school Monday, dude.
Bro, stop. It ain't that serious, bro. I'm like, you're serious it is! I'm like,
I mean, you've gotten better over the years.
there's nothing on the line. There's no reason.
Why?
Why?
Like, you get so upset and there's literally nothing on the line. Me, I get upset if there's, like, legit stakes. Like, if there's money on the line, that's when I get pissed off at myself. Other than that, I'm just kind of, like I am with you, I'm just very laid back, laissez-faire, like, I'm having fun about you, buddy. I'm fighting for my life!
I'm fighting for my pride!
I mean, to anybody that's played fighting games with me, and I know the 4 or 5 of you watching this or listening to this,
Lord.
I'm not apologizing. I literally take the chillest way out. I don't know where it comes from. Y'all can stop blaming, oh, you play this game all the time. Brandon, what am I mostly playing?
Recently, FF16.
Exactly. I have not touched any other game. But if I go play like a fighting game and I'm just good at it, it's not because I've been practicing. I don't practice. I cannot stress that to you people enough. I do not practice. If I would legitimately sit down and practice like Street Fighter 6, I could probably participate in EVO if I really, really can put my brain to it.
That'd be fun.
But the ADHD won't let me.
No.
I play Street Fighter for an hour, then I want to go play Tomb Raider. I recently bought Cult of the Lamb. I've been building a cult and farming. So when y'all invite me to play Mortal Kombat and Tekken and shit, and I whoop your ass, keep in mind, I've been cultivating the dark arts in a very cute, evil game. I ain't been playing these games out here.
That's my whole shit. My whole shit is I just want to get, like, for Street Fighter, you know my goal for Street Fighter. My goal for Street Fighter is just to get
Cammy.
as good as Cammy as I can get. Because that's...
To be fair, you are a higher rank with Cammy than anybody else because my Ken is still a rookie. Only because I run into other Ken players who are just as good, if not better than me.
I'll down myself that, why the fuck did you make it, if you use motor controls, that you do less damage? That makes no sense to me. Like, why you intentionally handcuff people who just want to have fun with the game?
It's kind of like people that get like weird handicaps in like the PvP and fucking Souls games.
I'm just like...
Yeah, you get some lag in a Souls game PvP, guess what? Oh fucking well, buddy.
Oh fucking well.
It don't matter how good your stats are.
And so
that lag says something else.
See, and then... But I took that as the whole, like, okay, fine. I'll take that disadvantage.
Only to piss you off.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm the best damn modern control scheme game as I can fucking get, just to piss as many people as I fucking can. Like, I am playing classic. I'm doing more. How are you winning? Just to spite your ass.
Fuck your dreams. Fuck your nightmares. I'm winning.
I'm winning at a disadvantage. Fuck you.
I'm literally giving you a handicap, buddy. You can't win. You're not that guy, pal.
I still downhill that no jury's beating me in online play yet. I feel good in that.
I don't know. The other day when we played Street Fighter, I felt kind of bad.
Oh, it wasn't even you. It was me. I was having an off day. I was getting mad at myself.
All day, 16-0.
I was getting mad at myself.
And you just played Cammy. I was gonna say something like halfway through. I was gonna say like I taunted him. I was like, bro, what's wrong? Are you good? Usually you get 5 or 6 out of Cammy with me.
I was having a really, really off day that day.
I mean, I feel you, buddy.
It was just the whole plethora of things.
Listen, I may have won, but also I was having an off with you because I'm much more aggressive than that.
It was the whole combination of things because I had to play for like 2 hours against just straight AIs,
and then you play against me for like 2 hours.
The AIs just kept like the grabs were like every 5. So I'm like.
It didn't help that I was grabbing too.
Yeah, that just triggered a PTSD. I'm like,
they're in the trees.
So I instinctively started like, and then I'm like, you know what? I'll get back to it later.
But I think we covered all our bases. When you agree?
Oh yeah.
Well, once again, thanks for watching, listening, whatever you're doing right now. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification to all of our content. Follow me on Twitter at GodDearDeals. Follow Twitch channel, Gaming YT. And we'll see you in the next one where we just have a chill little session here.
I'm almost out of titty milk.